Digital real estate is about to be a bigger and bigger part of human life. Understanding its potential will make it profitable for you in the long run. You can look into opportunities for investment in areas past and future and make a lot of money doing it. With technology growing at such a rapid and exciting pace, it's no surprise that we've lived in a dynamic digital environment for many years. Luckily for you, nugget lover, in today's video, we are going to share with you what should you know if you are a beginner about digital real estate and why it's worth a great deal of money. So sit back and watch this video till the end, and from there you will get a lot of insights. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the NFT Nuggets YouTube channel. Before anything else, we want to give you a disclaimer. Whether investing in the NFT space is right for you or not, keep these things in mind. This is not financial advice and we're not financial advisors. The NFT space is particularly high risk and unstable. Therefore, please do your own research and make your own decisions on whether or not it's worth investing in NFT. This is a viable option for you. We will not be liable for any losses you may cause after investing. Before investing, we always recommended that you verify with a licensed professional person. How did digital real estate begin? Everybody has heard of real estate investment. Whether it's buying a house or land to rent or sell for profit, you can do the same when it comes to digital real estate. Every domain name, every website, and blog on the internet is property online. Some of the highest cost domains ever sold were carinsurance.com for $49.7 million, insurance.com for $35.6 million, and vacationrentals.com for $35 million. Many people saw the value in these domain names when it came to how much people are willing to pay for them. This is because in the future, many people are going to live on their computers, and this is where people's economic assets would exist. These domain names are valuable. People believe it will be more important in the future. For digital land, people buy it when they believe there will be a lot of demand for it in the future. There is no shortage of property for sale if you're looking at OpenSea. You can see the different available places and how people produce huge profits with this digital real estate. To put it simply, digital real estate means everything related to real estate that is online. A more technical term would be virtual property. Websites, domain names, and URLs are part of it, so they are also called digital assets. The future of your digital real estate. People typically buy digital real estate and pay a premium for land in virtual worlds because of the future market. But that is no issue because there are so many different virtual worlds that people can live in. Your goal is to have the right kind of virtual and digital property that you and the people will live in the future. When someone buys physical land, they are looking at the cost of building a property, its surrounding area, natural resources, and a lot more. For example, we have New York City. Why does the price of real estate in New York City sometimes seem so high? Typically, there are a lot of people living and doing businesses in this area, such as restaurants, bars, companies, events, museums, concerts, and more. Large cities like New York are where many people choose to live. That is meant that there is more demand for property, so the price goes up. Now, what about digital real estate? Why would you buy virtual land? In the future, people will be paying a lot of money for virtual realities. We see that one of the biggest benefits is the future marketing opportunities it allows within virtual worlds. You may be fortunate enough to purchase a plot of land in the virtual world that could turn into a flourishing neighborhood in the next 10 or 20 years, like New York City or Tokyo, or your next Paris. Big companies might come to you and offer you a price for what they consider on your land. They may either rent it from you or they may purchase it from you. It's possible for you to own digital property that will be extremely valuable in the future. Companies will learn how to develop e-commerce stores on these lands, such as gathering activities like events, parties, concerts, and more. Anything you can think about in the physical world would also actually exist within the digital world. Digital real estate is like commercial real estate, but on the internet instead of in the physical world. What's inside the digital real estate? Some people that are actually interested in seeing a digital real estate investment potentially worth hundreds of thousands would pay thousands of dollars just so they could explore the potential in the area. If you believe that there will be heavy growth in an area, you will be prepared to pay full price for properties. You will be so enticed by the process of the future that it inspires you to spend more money on properties. The world has already evolved into the future, and it can be seen in things like concerts that have been hosted in virtual worlds, as well as Snoop Dogg hosting a private party on the sandbox. There are already 3D virtual worlds. We can already see concerts and events in these places. If you go explore the game app, which you can see, there are many big companies or big names that are buying plots of land in the sandbox. You might have no idea what lies ahead 10 to 20 years from now. People will spend a good amount of money to buy those properties because in the future, that's where people will often walk through, hang out, live, and spend their money and time. People are willing to pay for assets because they believe that in the future, those assets will increase in value. You can browse on the sandbox marketplaces or with opportunities like OpenSea. You can purchase digital real estate, and when you use a blockchain-based currency like Ethereum, you will own your virtual property. What you need to know about Decentraland. Decentraland is another very popular metaverse project. It's an Ethereum-based metaverse game that connects users across the globe to build a shared virtual world. It's a little hard to comprehend. The company has its own website and has all the information about maps and plots of land for the game. And it even has its own marketplace that you can explore and actually purchase parcels or plots of land. In order to know whether a virtual world would be around in 10 years, you should consider factors such as the area of a project, specifically the governance procedures of a protocol, and the team behind them, because this will indicate if there is an actual demand for the land property. You have to keep in mind the goal of investing in digital properties is to allow people to do many activities and explore the metaverse. Digital properties are where virtual reality goes. In the future, people can hang out in these places more and more. When people use the virtual worlds, the overall objective is for them to feel like they are on gaming platforms. People will enter and you need to keep their attention. It's not just land anymore, but virtual environments as well. In Decentraland, restrictions are put in place to protect the value of the land. Rules vary from placement amount, colors, and sale limitations. For example, the land is dark gray and it is for private land parcels. You can buy, sell, and exchange them on their marketplace. The district is purple. These are private communities that are themed and not for sale. The plazas, which is large green squares. These are areas where high footfall is expected, and plazas are not for sale. The roads, which is not for sale, is light gray with straight lines. When it comes to augmented reality games, creating games that are similar to physical worlds is the main priority. So you get digital worlds that are made to be physically similar. Virtual land benefits. If you own a digital land, you can use the virtual space in several different ways. The first is advertising. If your plot does well and a lot of people visit, then you may have success advertising here. This way, you will be able to make more money. The second is socializing, where you can now hold events, such as concerts, conferences, and community meetups on your digital land too. These events can then be used to build community. The third is gaming. Land in NFT can be used in many ways in an NFT video game. In this case, your land can provide extra resources, tokens, and crafting ingredients. Lastly, workspace. Imagine a land where you can explore with just your device. It can also be used as an office space or to provide digital services. What to consider before buying virtual land. Virtual reality high-density land in the metaverse is an investment opportunity. If you're going to purchase land, it's important for you to do some research before investing. Always pay for the purchase of NFT land from a trusted market. Buying land on the blockchain is a complex process, and you should always do it through a reputable marketplace or exchange. You can choose Binance NFT Marketplace or OpenSea to buy your NFT land. You also have to consider, depending on your needs and expectations, you might not need to buy land. If this is true, the cost of buying land will depend on the traffic to the plot, its proximity to other important plots on the platform you're using, and its size. Lastly, study the project carefully before you purchase NFT land. Make sure to consider its utility and price, as well as how popular it's amongst metaverse users. If you plan to either speculate or resell the land, make sure that the business venture has a future, because not all ventures will succeed. With poorly performing projects, it might require more capital investment than expected. Final thoughts. The emergence of virtual reality allows people to invest in the future by developing their digital property. Digital property is playing an amazing role in building the industry as we move into this digital era. Needless to say, if you hope to gain from owning virtual land, then it's worth considering the risks. There are plenty of things that can go wrong with such a purchase, so it's important to do your research on any virtual asset before committing. The need to fulfill your social needs makes other methods of obtaining value, such as money. So many people now regard virtual property as a viable platform to achieve this. With technological advancements and the popularization of blockchain technology, a lot more people are investing their time and money in the metaverse digital real estate. More people are joining the digital world each day as new trends push humanity towards a more and more digital lifestyle. A tip for you is to learn how anything in the digital world can also exist in the physical world. That's it for this video, Nugget Lover. Remember to subscribe to our channel. And if you feel like we've delivered value, please share this video with one person. That's right, just one person, as a token of your appreciation for the hard work we put into making content that educates and helps you on your mission of building your own fortune. Remember, you can watch video after video, but it isn't until you actually take action that you'll start to see results. See you soon.